How's it going, guys? I am here on a Friday night, and a user by the name of FallingCacti has given me 10 booster credits as a little early birthday present type thing, so I'd like to say thank you to him. I will be opening some packs right now. I figure I will buy some Heartgold and Soul Silver, because back before Noble Victories, I would buy those, and then I would buy Triumphant as well, I think. It was either those and Triumphant or those and Undaunted. I think Undaunted kind of sucks. It's one of these two that really sucks. I can't remember which one, but I'm going to buy 5 Heartgold Soul Silver because I know those are good. And then I'm also going to buy 5 Noble Victories since a lot of the cards in Noble Victories are... I can't really think of any cards in Noble Victories that aren't wanted at the moment in terms of like Pokemon and stuff. But the older packs have like... you know, like items and whatnot, what have you. So I'm going to go over here since I have now bought all those boosters and things. This will I'm recording this on Friday, so by the time I fucking upload this, I'm gonna be a year older. What even is going on? I don't know. It's weird to think about it like that, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy set in place, and then I also got a I have a pre-recorded match I'm gonna be uploading after this. It was a pretty good game, but I'm gonna record some tonight, probably after this. So you guys get an old match and you get a pack opening, and then I'll just spend tonight playing a little bit of TCGO, just getting some material for the week. But for now, you know, since some of you guys like to watch pack openings, I get as excited as you guys do. When it comes to these kinds of things. Like if people post pack opening, like real life pack openings, and I'll watch them because, hey, you know, we pull good shit. So let's go to our packs. I'm probably going to open the Heartgold Soul Silver first. And let's bust open this first one, see if I get anything good. Get a Persian, kind of blows. Get Ampharos, Milk Tank, Delibird. This stuff kind of sucks. What does Delibird do? Draw a card for each water energy attached to all your Pokemon. Holy shit, in Rain Dance, that would get you so much. Let's open another one. Okay. What do I have? A Shuckle? Does that do anything good? As long as Shuckle's on your bench, prevent all damage done to Shuckle by attacks. And it uses fighting energy? What? That's a stupid thing to have. Like, is that the only good thing I got? Wow, this one kind of sucked. Okay, let's open again. Lapras, I saw somebody using that in a deck recently, but other than that, just now, Clefairy, if that was a Cleffa, that would be great, but let's see what we got here. Raichu, hell yeah, I needed one of these. Yes! Okay, so that's probably going to be for the Dynamo deck, you know, discard all energy attached to Raichu, and then you can just keep putting it back on. Also, the non-prime ones have no retreat cost, so you can just get in, get out, and then just, you know, just repeat the energy process. I also got the bad Donphan, as opposed to the prime one. Last Heartgold pack. Let's see if anything good. Got a little fire energy. Rare Ledian. Shut up. Quick draw. Draw 3 cards. That is so handy, except it's... Wow. Heartgold definitely sucked. What the fuck? Okay. Those kind of sucked. Hopefully Noble Victories treats us a little bit better. Open the pack. Anything good? I got a Lilligant. That's about it. Cover Fossil. Got a Stunfisk, which is this thing, but it, you know, it's a ground type, but it uses electric energy, so that's interesting to have. Got the other Dynamo. Got a Dano, other random things that aren't really... Okay, let's open another one, see if I get any good pulls. Let me see. Golett, Frillish, Trubbish, Zebstrika. Nah, dude, these pulls suck. Just stupid. I got a Zweilous. You know, I can start up a Hydreigon deck, but oh my god, these packs. These are horrible, awful packs. I mean, I got another Archeops, which is kind of cool. I might make another one of those decks, see, because, well, a deck, because, see, I have 2 of those, so I just need some Archons, and then I also have a Plume Fossil in this one as well, so it's like, hey, get that started. That would be a good idea. So two more opportunities to do some good things. Get another Dano, get a bunch of Vanillite, Cryogonal. These aren't really that rare because I have 3 of them already. So, oh my god. I hope I get like a fucking Kyurem in the last one. Because when I give away packs, I gave away a pack to somebody and had a fucking Kyurem and a Landorus in it at the same time. I was like, get the fuck out. And I can't pull anything good? Please. Okay, Litwick, Tynamo. My rare is a fucking Meowth. Oh my god. These packs suck so much. I mean, I got like... nothing in those 10. Okay. That was the fucking load of dicks. Okay. That'll do it for this pack opening. I'm frustrated, and at least I have a match coming after this. So, up after this, so enjoy that, I suppose. Ugh, so mad! What's up, guys? Got some TCGO with hay fever. Now I keep switching back and forth between decks. You know, I'm probably gonna stick with these four until the end of the year, and then I will probably have a fifth or sixth one in place. You know, maybe both. Maybe both. We'll see what happens. You know, in terms of codes, based on the last couple of codes, if my luck is gonna continue like that, I don't. At that rate, you know, I don't think I'm gonna pull a deck anytime soon, but. I get Sunkern in the lead spot, which I do not want, so I'm going to go ahead and go for interviewer's question, see if I can get any energies. I do get 3, and I'm kind of seeing what kind of deck he's running. I'm not familiar with the structure, but I'm just going to go with it. So I'm going to retreat out, get my Sunkern in a safe spot. I got multiple Chikaritas in my deck, so I'm not really too worried. Just going to end my turn there as well. I also have a resistance to the water, so, you know, he won't be doing any damage with the Powder Snow. He can just put me to sleep. But I notice he has 666 wins, and, you know, I'm going to do my best to keep him at the Devil's number for now, because it's going to be one hell of a match. Pun somewhat intended. But he puts down Roselliot. Now, fucking Roserade in the card game is such a bitch to deal with. So I know automatically my first target is going to be the Bearticks when they evolve, and then the Roserades, because those are just, I do not like dealing with those. But anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use Pokemon Collector, get a bunch of cards going, and I'm actually going to put an energy down on Chikorita, I believe retreat it out, and then go into Cleffa in order to eke up a new hand. And then from there, once I get a good hand going, you know, I can put 1 energy on Tangela. I do need some Tangrowths going on in this deck, and then I'll probably cut out something. I haven't decided what. But I can cut down on something. So while I'm asleep, you know, Beartic can't do any damage to me. So Christ is kind of averted in that aspect, but he still has, you know, he can still set up on his end. I'm not seeing what kind of energies he has. But if he's going to Pecom out for Roserade like I think he will, which he does, you know, Roserade likes to run rainbow energies, and then what you do with the rainbow energy is Roserade's poker power is if you put a grass energy onto Roserade, then the defending Pokemon is confused. If you put a Psychic energy, then it's poisoned. If you put a Rainbow energy, both effects apply. Now, I don't know if that is like a standard League rule or if that's a glitch online, but it makes both effects apply, which makes that deck very poisoned, since you get to confuse and poison from the bench, and Beartic will put stuff to sleep. But I'm still awake, or rather, I wake up now. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, I believe I'm just going to retreat, go into Tangela, and then use Professor Oak to get a new hand going on. I'm really trying to get that Sunflora. Now, I do get a Professor Elm's evolution method, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and Pecom out the second Tangela. I only need 1 right now for the time being. And I'm going to see if I can get a Sunflora. I also take the opportunity to look and see if I do have both my other Sunkern and my other Sunflora. I see that I do, which means, you know, I can use this Sunflora to dig up my other Sunkern, and then, you know, just make them the pillars, so to speak, you know, on both sides of the field. And, you know, get 1 Sunflora going, then the other one, and then I can get Chikorita up to Bayleaf, Bayleaf up to Meganium, and then once something gets ends up getting knocked out. My plan A right now is to have Tangela get as much energy onto Chikorita as possible, so I can spread them out once Meganium evolves. So, just going to go ahead and put the Sunkern down. I can also use Professor Elm's evolution method next turn to search for the Sunflora instead, and then I can use both Sunfloras to get 2 grass energy cards as opposed to 1. Since the only non-grass Pokemon I think are running in this deck, I already have out in play anyway, so it's fine. Looking a little bit better. I don't really have as much energy as I like, but if I really need to, I can use Interviewer's Questions next turn. And he puts down that Rainbow energy, and it does confuse and poison my Tangela, which I'm not a fan of, but I think he puts me to sleep anyway, and then you can't be asleep and confused at the same time, so it just flips me right the fuck back over. So what I'm going to do, just put an energy on Virizion, and then I can use Nutritional Support, I believe it's called, to go ahead and get another energy on Virizion to have that guy ready to go. Now, since I use Professor Elm's training method or whatever it is, I can search for 2 grass Pokemon instead of just using 1 Sunflora to search for the other Sunflora. You know how that works. But now I'm gonna go ahead and get Bayleaf, and then I'm gonna get a Hoppip, because I know that that Tangela is gonna die probably at the end of this turn or the next turn, depending on what he decides to do about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Nutritional Support, get another energy onto Virizion, just to ensure we're good to go. And then once, you know, that happens, I can either revive Tangela or put down Hoppip. My options are pretty good at the moment. My hand kind of sucks, but as long as I can get energy flowing, that should be good. Now, the only energy I have in play right now, unfortunately, is just on Virizion. But what I also could do is I could get Cleffa going and then just have that. The problem is I don't wake up. I'm also looking in my discard pile to see if I can junk arm anything. And it doesn't really look like there's anything worthwhile. So I'm just going to go ahead and get Meganium going and put that down. Now, I don't remember what I end up doing with it, if anything. I think I just decided to leave trans off that energy and preserve it because I recognize that at the end of this turn I'll take 10 damage, and then at the end of the next turn I'll take 10 more damage if he doesn't decide to kill me off. Meaning I get a safe switch into Cleffa, thanks to my my odd HP in terms of, you know, 10's places. So thanks to the resistance to water, he'll only be doing 10 damage, and you know, I'll be able to what the fuck was I even saying? Wow, I completely blanked. It's the reason I took 10 damage from the previous turns, and it's the reason that I am at the amount that I'm at right now. So if he did some careful math, he would be able to avoid this situation where I'd be able to bring this in safely. But I think there's also a glitch currently with Lilligants where they will give all 3 conditions right now, which is kind of a dick move, because I don't remember later on in the game, I think I get paralyzed and poisoned and confused at the same time. I don't remember him, you know, pulling the both of those coins consecutively. But I'm going to go ahead and put down the Hoppip, move one of my energies over to the Hoppip just to be good to go. And then I can also use Sunflora, you know, just to, I don't know why I didn't use it. Maybe just because, you know, I couldn't evolve it on that turn, so that kind of makes sense if you ask me. I do wake up, which kind of sucks. But I'm still good to go in that I have 2 energies in my hand. I have a Skip Loom. I can also get a Jump Bluff out. I can get another Hoppip going immediately behind it, or I can get another Virizion going immediately behind it, since I do have the bench space. And now it looks like the only thing he really has energy on is Lilligant, and then he's just putting down another Roserade. Now, what I want to do, the thing that I've noticed, I don't know if it's just me, but like anyone else that was playing TCGO on the 9th of December, I've been drawing into some absolutely shit hands. Like, I could literally reach into a sewer, pull out a giant turd, stick it in my hand, look at it, and it would still look better than the hands that I've been getting, you know, in TCGO that night, because some of them were just fucking ridiculous. They were, like, the most awful things I've ever seen in my life. In one game, I'm not shitting you, I mulliganed 7 times in a row before I ended up getting a Slowpoke, because I was trying to play Lost World. So I mulliganed 7 times, got a Slowpoke, and then he was running an electric deck that got set up, you know, like, first, second turn. I didn't get any basic Pokemon after that, too. It was like, holy crap. Stuff sucks. So I try to go for Sacred Sword right there, you know, just to get a good amount of damage on him. And if he wants to save it, he'll switch out, do something else. And if Virizion is in danger, I can use Meganium to pull the energy off onto back onto Meganium, and then, you know, put him back on something else as I see fit. So maybe Tangrowth would be going good. I haven't actually seen the Tangrowth card, but I've had people, you know, tell me that it would go good on this. But he puts out another Rainbow Energy, and as you can see, it confuses and poisons me at the same time. So the thing I'm going to want to do is if, you know, Beartic doesn't end up putting me to sleep, and I end up staying asleep, I can retreat out of there, go into Jumpluff, who I will evolve on the next turn, and then just kill it off with Leaf Guard or something like that. You know, depending on how the coin flips go. Oh my god, I can't see all of a sudden. I got the sleepies. Well, not the sleepies, but when you get those little things that look like bacteria, like when you rub your eyes and then you just, I don't know. Just me? I'm pretty sure it's not just me, but okay. So I'm poisoned and I wake up, which is nice. So what I'm actually going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and put an energy down on Virizion, and then I believe, or you know what, fine, I'll put it on Meganium, you know, just make me look bad. I can also use, you know, fucking Sunkern to get another Jumpluff going. Maybe I'll just stock this deck full of Jumpluffs and Virizions, and then that's it, you know, that's, or maybe not even Virizions, just a shit ton of Jumpluffs, just get Jumpluffs going everywhere. Oh my god, that would be so good. I would need a hell of a lot more Jumpluffs, though. Just going to go ahead and Giga Drain for the kill as well. Now, he still has another Beartic on his bench, but I do draw into another catcher, so I can kind of control, for now, what I want to happen. Now, I'm looking at the Lilligant, and Bemusing Aroma is if you flip a coin, if it's heads, you know, you get paralyzed and confused at the same time. If you're tails, then, you know, you get poisoned. I think that's how it works. But he uses Roserade to end up, I think that is, what is that, Confusion? I think that's Confusion. So, I'm going to go ahead and take some energy off of Virizion, and then I believe just retreat it, go into Jumpluff, and then I could kill it off right now. What the fuck was that little spin thing? Did you guys see that? That was weird. Okay, I'm not even going to question that. But I got my second Pluff on the bench. I also got, you know, a Virizion in my hand, and I got a good amount of energy flowing around. So Tangela kind of helped with that. And I catch her at that Roserade because I want that thing dead. That is how that works. So do 110 damage. Thank God he's just stocking up the benches for me. Because I don't know what I'd be doing without it. Now he brings in Lilligant again, and I just don't want him leaving conditions from the bench. That's the main issue I have there. So if I can take out the Roserades and then the Lilligants, and then Beartick is probably going to be the least of my concerns, just because I do have the natural resistance to it. So I'm looking at my discard pile. I forget why, but you can see right there that he poisons me and he paralyzes me, which I think that's not supposed to happen. Or, you know, maybe it's paralysis and poison and then confusion. I forget what it is. But there was something weird that happened later. I think I got glitched or something. But maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I'm just going to look like an idiot in a couple minutes. I don't know. But it seemed kind of weird. So I take X amount of damage. I forget how much because I wasn't paying attention. But I think I have 4 damage counters on me to the point where he can take me out with a cut because he has double colorless and 1 grass energy on him. But I do still have the Jumpluff and the Virizion for the easy kills. And this is the portion of the match where things just really accelerate really fucking fast. Just because we're at 4-4, you know, I have energy on Jumpluff, I have energy on Virizion, he has energy on his things as well. It's literally just going to be, you know, I kill you, you kill me kind of thing, or, you know, I kill you and then you kill yourself, like I said back in a video on accident, and that seemed to work out like a fucking Chuck Norris thing. But I put down another Virizion just to power up that Jumpluff, going to put down energy on that Virizion, trans one over to it, I think that's what I do. Okay, so I trans one over to it just to get the kill on the Lilligant. Now, I realize that I'm going to lose some energy by doing this in the process, but I want to snipe out that Roserade, and then I know Lilligant will probably come in and do that thing to me again. Or, you know, it can kill me off with just about anything. I just don't want the Roserade around, you know, doing its rainbow energy things and whatnot. I'm looking at my discard pile for some strange reason as well, but Sacred Sword is going to take it out, and the score is now tied up yet again, and I draw into another energy. Now, if he knocks me out, I can use Fisherman to get back that energy, as well as, I think that's why I looked at my discard pile to see if there was any other energy in there, and I got a decent amount. So, fortunate thing is I can shift in this next Virizion, and then, you know, put down 1 energy, and take 2 out of the Meganium Bank of America Leaf thing, Merca, I don't even know, just moving the greens from one poke to the other. And now that one is good to go, and plus I can revive the second Virizion. And then, you know, I can get some energy going on that in a little bit as well. But there goes the Lilligant. You know, it's literally just give and take right now. You know, 2-2, just, it was 4-4, and then it was 3-4, and then 3-3, and then 2-3, and now it's 2-2. Now he has enough energy to cut and then do Bemusing Aroma and all that shit. And I think right here is the weird turn, where he ends up paralyzing and poisoning, and then, you know, all that shit. I forget, I honestly forget which 2 conditions it is, because I know if it's heads you get 2 of the conditions, and then if it's tails you get 1 of the other ones. I think one of them might be paralysis and poison, which is the more frustrating of the 2, but he does get the heads, and there is the there's the paralysis and there's the poison. It means I'm not allowed to switch out, but now what I can do is I can go ahead and shift off energy from Virizion onto Virizion. I don't know why, from one Virizion to the other. There you go. And I don't know why I leave another. I don't know why I leave that one on there, to be honest. I guess I was like, you know what? I got plenty on Meganium, and I do have a Fisherman after all. I'm not running short in my hand just yet, so it doesn't really matter where it goes. I mean, it's 1 more turn anyway, and there are only 2 prizes left. He does still have a shit ton of Lilligants left. I don't know how I'm going to deal with all this fucking stuff. But he goes for a Copycat. Just going to go ahead and shuffle his hand out, and I don't really know what to do right now. Like, it's going to be close, if anything. And there's just something I'm really not understanding that happens in like a turn or 2. But he can take me out with a cut because I had 40 damage and then he does 60. So what I can do right now is I can send in Jumpluff or Virizion. I am probably just going to end up sending in, I think I send in Virizion because, you know, Jumpluff is probably going to be the more last ditch ever. Top deck another Virizion. That is fantastic. You know, I can put down an energy on that one. And I don't know why I put an energy on the Meganium when I'm just going to end up shifting it over to the Virizion. But I shift the last of the energy that I put on that guy, and I think I put it on that Virizion just so I can retreat it at the end of next turn in case I end up getting confused as to paralyzed and poisoned. But he can't kill me in one shot. So if he doesn't end up killing me, then, you know, I can just shift it off, just move it. You know, it really didn't matter where I put that energy in that turn. And then I think this is the part where he does something weird. He's thinking about his options for a while. And in reality, if he just does that powder thing again, or bemusing aroma, whatever the fuck he wants to call it, and, you know, he ends up getting, if he ends up getting heads, then, you know, I'm in trouble. So I can't really do anything about that. I don't run switches in this deck. I'm just like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Let's take a break from talking, because I do a lot of that without even realizing it. And we're almost near the end of the video anyway. You know, it's 1-1. Someone's going to win. He puts down another double colorless, so now he can cut. And now I'm a little concerned. So I think what he does is he catches in the beginning, which is like, what are you doing? Like, why would you do that? Like, that actually ended up costing him the game, because I can put an energy on it, trans another one from the Virizion, and I do still have Jump Pluff who can still attack. And if you look at the amount of pokes on the field, there are 6 on mine, 3 on his. That is 90. Lilligant's max HP is 90, and I take the last prize because of that weird-ass play. I don't even... I think he would have had that, you know, based on coin flips and whatnot. If he got heads a couple times, then, you know, it would have been a 1-0 in his favor. But instead, it is a 1-0 in mine, so, you know, he tripped at the finish line. What can you do? Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. I have, you know, what is it? This is probably going to be the second of 2 videos I will upload today. So I hope you guys are having a good day. Hopefully will be having a good day as well. I don't even know. But I will see you guys tomorrow, I suppose. Goodbye.